All right, well, I just came over here to the river, the Brazos River. I was gonna do some fishing, and apparently I will not be doing any fishing. I am not sure what happened here, but I was told to turn around and leave. Hey guys, it's July 9th, about 6 p.m., and it's about 175 degrees out here. So I've come down to the Brazos River because it's one of the few places that I think it's probably actually decent to fish right now, and mainly just need to get out of the house. I don't even care if I catch anything. I'm just really going crazy being cooped up indoors. So the fish would just be a bonus. I'm fishing 2 rods over there, both with cut tilapia on them, going for gar, maybe catfish, and we'll just have to see what happens. But I'm a little unsettled right now because when I first got here, I decided to try fishing the opposite bank this time. So I went across the way, went underneath the bridge there, and when I pulled up, there was 2 sheriff's cars, and they had, you know, the police tape, do not cross. And so I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, but I'm sure it was nothing good. Hopefully no one was killed or drowned here. But you know, the last time I was here, there were people swimming out here in the river, and I just remember thinking there's no way I'd do that, you know, with all the snags and rope and fishing line in the water. It just seemed like a dangerous thing to do. I mean, you can't even see an inch below the surface. You don't know what's down there. It's not the wildlife. Like, I'm not worried about alligators or anything. I'm worried about, you know, just getting tangled on something and drowning. And I'm wondering if that's what happened over there. But the sheriff's deputy that I talked to wouldn't tell me what happened. But I asked him, you know, if it was safe for me to be here fishing on the other side, and he assured me that it was safe for me to be here. So I'm taking his word on that. But honestly, I'm a little bit unsettled, and yeah, it just kind of makes me not want to be here. So I got a couple lines in the water. I'm gonna try for a couple of minutes, but I don't know. That sort of took the wind out of my sails. Not really feeling it today. Just sort of edgy. So I don't know, I'll give it a little bit, and if I don't get something straight away, I think I'm probably gonna pack it in and just try another day. Had something huge on the line. It broke the line and got away. One of my problems is with this new reel, I'm not good at adjusting the drag. Like, the drag can get way too tight and there's just no give on it at all. And I had it a little bit too tight, and so he pulled hard enough to just break the line. Felt like a monster alligator gar, maybe a huge catfish, I don't know. Thinking about a wire leader instead, but I had him hooked. That could have been my first alligator gar right there. Well, I've been here for at least an hour now, and the law enforcement have packed up and left. Still not sure what happened over there, but probably nothing good. Starting to cool off a little bit, which is nice. The sun's going down a little bit, and I've got a nice breeze coming up the river, so it's actually kind of pleasant out here for the first time all day. But unfortunately, I haven't had any bites since that one really big fish that I lost. I broke my line. So I'm starting to think that might be the only bite that I get all day, which would be a shame, but that's how it goes sometimes. We'll just have to see. So this tilapia that I've got for bait is one of my favorites. But check this out. Look at those incredibly nasty spines they've got on there. So what I do is I take a pair of wire cutters and I actually snip these off like so to make it a little bit more palatable before I put it on there. So over the last couple of months, I've lost quite a few really big fish to broken line. You know, the fish basically just pulls so hard that the line snaps. And that's a really tough pill to swallow. Now, I always thought that braided line was stronger than its mono counterpart, but I'm not so sure that's true. And you know, there's more to it. I think that, you know, the test, like say 60-pound test, I think that refers to tensile strength, which is just straight up pulling on it, you know, how many pounds of force it takes to snap the line. But there's more to it than that. The braided line is great. I love it because it's really easy to work with, easy to tie. It doesn't get all twisted up. It's just really nice stuff. But the problem is it frays, and it's really easy to cut through. So like, you know, if the fish runs you across some rocks or concrete or even the fish's teeth, it can slice through that line really easy. So I think when the line runs out on these spools, I'm gonna switch over to some heavy test monofilament and try that out for a while and see how that works for me. All right, one more chance. It looks like I may get one more shot here. This might be the last bite I get. So, I'll try not to screw this one up. I have no idea what's on here, but I flipped the bail open so that he could run with it for a little bit, chew on it for a little bit. Not sure what's on there. I really want to at least get one fish today. Not sure what I got. Shit, it's an alligator gar. He just jumped. Oh my gosh, I really don't want to lose this fish. Holy smokes, I finally did it. I finally did it. I caught my alligator gar. Well, it finally happened. It finally happened. I finally got my alligator gar. After months of trying and failing, I finally got one. It's not a monster by any means, but it's a heavy fish. It's pretty big. I'll definitely take it. So I'm gonna get a quick picture and then get this guy back in the water. All right, well, I am just thrilled to pieces. I'm so happy to finally have caught one of these incredible fish. Just amazing. Look at the armored scales on them. Truly amazing. Truly amazing fish. So let's get him back in the water. And he's off. Whew, all right. That feels really good. And I think on that note, I'm gonna call it a day. All right, before I leave, I'm still glowing about finally catching that alligator gar. I definitely need to give a shout out and a little bit of credit to a YouTuber whose name is Animal Bro. That's his YouTube channel. I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. He's a young guy, his name's Liam, and he has been very helpful, very generous, offering me tips and suggestions and advice on how to catch an alligator gar. And I put some of those tips to work, and it finally happened, and he definitely deserves some credit and a thank you from me. So thank you, Liam, and you guys should definitely check out his channel. When I first started fishing around here, I was watching his videos, and they are an absolute blast. Him and his young friends absolutely rock it out. They go out there and they catch so many incredible fish every time. It's just really a blast to watch. So thank you, Animal Bro. Check out his YouTube channel, and thank you guys. I'll see you later.